Thomas Jefferson, born on April 13, 1743, in Shadwell, Virginia, played a pivotal role in American history as a founding father, statesman, and the third president of the United States. He is renowned for his remarkable contributions to the nation. Jefferson's legacy is deeply rooted in his drafting of the Declaration of Independence, one of the most influential documents in American history, which proclaimed the colony's independence from British rule. Jefferson's political career was illustrious, serving as the first U.S. Secretary of State from 1789 to 1794, the second Vice President from 1797 to 1801, and eventually becoming the third President of the United States from 1801 to 1809. During his presidency, Jefferson's administration oversaw the Louisiana Purchase, effectively doubling the size of the United States and expanding its territory westward. Beyond his political achievements, Jefferson was a polymath, excelling in various fields such as law, architecture, and philosophy. His intellectual curiosity and dedication to education led to the founding of the University of Virginia, where he emphasized the importance of liberal arts education. Thomas Jefferson's enduring influence on American history is evident in his advocacy for democracy, individual rights, and religious freedom. His commitment to these principles and his vision for a progressive and inclusive society continue to inspire generations of Americans. George Washington, born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, is widely recognized as one of the most prominent figures in American history. He played a crucial role in the founding of the United States and its early development as a nation. Washington's leadership during the American Revolutionary War and his subsequent presidency set the foundation for the young nation's success and stability. Washington's military prowess and strategic acumen were evident during the Revolutionary War, where he led the Continental Army to victory against the British forces. His iconic crossing of the Delaware River on Christmas night in 1776, followed by the decisive victory at the Battle of Trenton, marked a turning point in the war and boosted morale among the American troops. After the war, Washington presided over the Constitutional Convention in 1787, where the United States Constitution was drafted, solidifying the structure of the new government. In 1789, he was unanimously elected as the first president of the United States, serving 2 terms from 1789 to 1797. Washington's leadership as president was marked by his commitment to establishing a strong federal government, fostering national unity, and upholding the principles of democracy. Washington's farewell address in 1796 emphasized the importance of unity, patriotism, and the avoidance of political factions, leaving a lasting impact on American political culture. His decision to step down after 2 terms set a precedent for future presidents and solidified the tradition of peaceful transfer of power. George Washington's legacy as the father of his country and his pivotal role in shaping the American nation are ingrained in the collective memory of the United States. His dedication to public service, in-depth exploration of George Washington's life and contributions, reliable sources such as Mount Vernon and biography offer comprehensive insights into his remarkable story. Gritty and leadership qualities continue to inspire Americans to this day. James Madison, born on March 16, 1751 in Port Conway, Virginia, was one of the most influential figures in American history. As the 4th President of the United States, serving from 1809 to 1817, Madison played a crucial role in shaping the nation's early years and was instrumental in the drafting of the U.S. Constitution. Madison's political career was distinguished by his intellect and dedication to public service. He is often referred to as the father of the Constitution for his pivotal role in drafting the foundational document of the United States. Madison's contributions to the Constitution, particularly through his advocacy for a strong federal government balanced with individual liberties, laid the groundwork for the nation's governance. During his presidency, Madison faced significant challenges, including the War of 1812 against Britain, which tested the young nation's ability to defend its sovereignty. Despite the hardships of war, Madison's leadership and resilience helped steer the United States through turbulent times and solidified its position on the world stage. Madison's legacy also includes his collaboration on the Federalist Papers, a series of essays promoting the ratification of the Constitution, written alongside Alexander Hamilton and John Jay. Additionally, Madison was a driving force behind the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution that safeguard individual freedoms and limit government power. Beyond his political achievements, James Madison was a scholar, statesman, and advocate for education. His vision for a democratic society based on the principles of liberty and justice continues to influence American governance and political thought to this day. James Monroe, born on April 28, 1758, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, was a prominent figure in American history and the 5th President of the United States, serving from 1817 to 1825. Monroe's legacy is characterized by his contributions to U.S. foreign policy, particularly through the Monroe Doctrine, which had a lasting impact on American diplomacy. Monroe's political career was marked by his service during the Revolutionary War, his involvement in the Continental Congress, and his roles as Secretary of State and Secretary of War under President James Madison. As president, Monroe presided over a period known as the Era of Good Feelings, characterized by political unity and economic growth in the United States. One of Monroe's most significant achievements was the Monroe Doctrine, articulated in 1823. This policy statement warned European powers against further colonization in the Americas and asserted the United States' position as a dominant force in the Western Hemisphere. The Monroe Doctrine became a cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy and set the stage for America's emergence as a global power. During his presidency, Monroe also oversaw the acquisition of Florida from Spain, the Missouri Compromise of 1820, and the expansion of the United States into the Western territories. His administration focused on national unity, infrastructure development, and strengthening the federal government. James Monroe's commitment to public service, diplomacy, and national unity left a lasting impact on American history. His contributions to U.S. foreign policy and his efforts to secure America's position in the Western Hemisphere continue to shape the nation's international relations.